Section 3.1.4, Constitutions. Hello, I'm Dr. Adam McKee, and today we're exploring the importance of constitutions in the American legal system, a key topic from my book, Criminal Justice, an overview of the system. We'll discuss the role of the United States Constitution, state constitutions, and the concept of a living document. Let's get started. The United States Constitution is one of the most important legal documents in the country. When the Founding Fathers drafted the Constitution, they created a blueprint for the government that outlined the powers and limitations of each branch. It is considered the supreme law of the land because it is the country's highest authority on legal matters. The framers of the Constitution emphasized the document's importance by stating in Article 6 that it would be the supreme law of the land. The Supreme Court, the highest court in the United States, has the power to strike down any law or government action that violates the Constitution. This power was established in the landmark case of Marbury v. Madison in 1803. This precedent means that the Supreme Court can nullify any law made by Congress or a state legislative assembly that does not meet constitutional standards. All of the states in the country have their own constitutions that mirror the principles of the federal Constitution. They all have a system of checks and balances, 3 branches of government, and a Bill of Rights that outlines the protections afforded to citizens. All state laws are subject to review by the high courts of those states, and if a state law or government practice, such as police, courts, or corrections, violates the constitutional law of that state, it will be struck down by that state's high court. In addition to state constitutions, local governments also have their own laws and regulations that must conform to the state and federal constitutions. These laws and regulations are subject to similar scrutiny by the courts. It is important to note that the Constitution is a living document, and as society evolves, interpretations of its principles may change over time. The Supreme Court's role in interpreting the Constitution helps to ensure that the document remains relevant and effective in guiding the country's legal system. The concept of a living document means that the Constitution is not static but can adapt to changing societal values and norms. This adaptability is crucial for ensuring that the Constitution remains effective in addressing contemporary issues. For instance, interpretations of constitutional principles such as freedom of speech, the right to privacy, and equal protection under the law have evolved over time to reflect modern realities. The living nature of the Constitution is demonstrated through various landmark Supreme Court cases. For example, in Brown v. Board of Education, 1954, the court interpreted the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment to prohibit racial segregation in public schools, overturning the earlier decision in Plessy v. Ferguson, 1896. This shift reflected changing societal views on racial equality and justice. Another example is the Supreme Court's decision in Obergefell v. Hodges, 2015, which recognized same-sex marriage as a constitutional right under the 14th Amendment. This ruling demonstrated the Constitution's ability to adapt to evolving understandings of equality and civil rights. Understanding the importance of constitutions at the federal, state, and local levels is crucial for comprehending how the American legal system functions. Constitutions provide the foundational principles and frameworks that guide the creation and interpretation of laws. They ensure that government actions are consistent with fundamental rights and freedoms and provide mechanisms for holding government officials accountable. In summary, the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land, guiding the structure and functioning of the government and protecting individual rights. State constitutions mirror the federal Constitution and provide additional protections at the state level. The concept of a living document ensures that the Constitution remains relevant and effective in addressing contemporary issues through evolving interpretations. The Supreme Court plays a vital role in interpreting the Constitution and ensuring that laws and government actions align with its principles. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, leave them in the comments below. See you next time.